bleistiftrocker.de meets Chefsache and bleistiftrocker.de meets Moskenna. Hi, nice to see you.
Hello, hi, good to see you.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm really good. Ich bin so gespannt für Samstag, ja.
Now you switched to German. You asked me to do
Ja,
this in English.
ja,
It's
ja,
no problem, of course.
das
You're
ist
from
mein
London.
Denglisch.
You're from
Ja,
London, and
ja.
you live in Berlin. So that's
Ah,
where your Denglish comes from. Why did
genau,
you
yes.
why did you decide to participate in the German pre-selection for Eurovision?
Well, Germany has been so incredible to me with my music. I've had some successful records in Germany and they've always shown me so much love. And Germany is my home. I've spent so much time here. I live here. So it's kind of my way of saying thank you to Germany for being so kind to me.
And when and why did you come to Berlin?
Well, I came to Berlin in August of 2024. And I moved here because um, the more time that I spent in Berlin, especially, the more I loved it. It's got a great music scene, and it's got a fantastic pop writing scene. So I just felt it was a natural. It was naturally, yeah.
Yeah, that would have been my next question, what the music scene is like. Maybe you can describe it a bit more. What is it like to come to Berlin as someone from London? Yeah, what are your days like working on music?
Yeah, Berlin has an incredible music scene, especially for pop music. And yeah, I think Berlin is such a creative city. And I think what I love about Berlin is how eclectic it is. And there is influences from so many different cultures. And I feel like that kind of represents um modern Germany, but especially Berlin. It's a very international place. So you have people coming through constantly from all different places, from America, from the UK, from so it's kind of influenced the music scene by a lot of different places. So it's full of flavor in Berlin. Yeah.
Now you're in Cologne in a hotel room, as we can see, for Chefsache. What kind of experience is this for you so far?
It's been it's been fantastic, but it's been a roller coaster of adrenaline, and I constantly feel like I'm up here and then I'm back down here and then I'm up here and then it's kind of it's been very intense, and you know um regardless of the outcome, it will be nice to maybe have a small break from it after Saturday. Yeah.
And are you nervous?
I wouldn't say I'm necessarily nervous. I think I would say I'm excited, and I just want to do my best. I want to show Germany and also, the rest of the world that's watching what I can do. And hopefully they decide they'd like me to do that for Germany.
And we already saw you on stage with your potential Eurovision song with Nothing Can Stop Love. Were you happy with your performance?
Yeah, I was pretty happy with my performance. I think there's always room for improvement. I'm a perfectionist, so I always feel if my next performance is not better than the last, then I don't feel, kind of like I'm working towards something. So definitely this week will be better than last week. Now I'm kind of more in the song. I know what it feels like to sing that song on that stage now.
You also have those spectacular outfits. Who designed that? Was it your idea?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of do come up with all of the ideas for my outfits. So yeah, I kind of I wear what I like, and I think as a performer, as an expression of my art, the fashion choices that I make tend to be quite fluid and quite bold and colorful, and I think that kind of represents me, and my music is colorful and bold.
Stefan Raab commented a lot on your looks. I don't know
Yes.
why, but how did that feel?
Very flattering, I guess. It's very nice that he said such lovely things about me. But yeah, I love Stefan, and we get on great.
It was just so funny because he like said, "Yeah, that your music is great, I know, but," and he commented on your looks more than on your music, which was it was quite funny. But
Yeah,
there was also this comment from Elton who said something like, "Well, this was almost too good for Eurovision," and I thought, well, is that a compliment or is this kind of weird because well, you want to go to Eurovision with this song?
yeah. I mean, I personally took that as a huge compliment. Like it was, I mean, for him to say it was too good for Eurovision was like, wow, Um, what can I say? I mean, it doesn't get any sort of nicer than that. That's the kind of feedback that you hope to get.
And so, of course, we want to talk about the song. What is it about?
Nothing Can Stop Love is a universal love song about the kind of inevitability of love and the power of love. And we live in a world now that I feel is very binary and black and white and quite divisive. And it's either politically, it's like it feels like you're either on the left or you're on the right. There's no real middle ground. And I think um love will always find a way, no matter what you believe in or who you are, to rise to the top. And I feel like whatever you go through in life, love is always the driving force. And it doesn't matter what happens, what negative experiences you have or what's going on in the world. Somehow love always finds a way. And I think I want people to feel that when I sing this song, and I want them to feel connected to me and to the song, but I also want them to feel connected to themselves and know that in their life, love will always show up when they need it.
Can you take me to through the writing process of the song?
Yeah, the writing process was actually quite interesting because I started writing the song 6 years ago, so it was quite a long time. Um, and everything pretty much sounded the same, kind of, in terms of the music. It was only just my vocals and piano. But I felt the original song that I had written didn't carry the message that I wanted to bring to the ESC. It was um, just too uh, it only felt like it applied to my life, and I wanted something that would apply to everybody's life. So I rewrote the lyrics with some of my good friends, and yeah, and we just felt like this song was kind of born again. It kind of felt like a whole new song, um, with an important message.
And did you apply for Chefsache with this song only or also with some others?
Yeah, this was my only option for the SC. This was always my number one.
And so you went to the casting, and what happened?
Yeah, I went to the casting. Initially, I sang a cover. I think I sung, what did I sing? I think I sang All of Me by John Legend when I went for my first casting. And yeah, I had felt like it went really well. I had a great reaction, and then I couldn't believe it when they asked me to be on the show. Just felt like what an honor. I was so it was it was it was so overwhelming for the Gelegenheit.
Now it's down to 9 acts for the final.
Yeah.
Do you see yourself as a favorite or as an underdog?
Oh gosh, it would be I don't know. I think inside, I think inside I will always feel like an underdog. It doesn't really matter what the press reaction or the public reaction or even the jury. Like what I believe about myself, I kind of feel like I will always feel like a bit of an underdog. Um, but hey, who can tell? There's lots of talented people in this competition, and I'm just so grateful to be one of them.
The goal is to be on the big Eurovision stage. What does Eurovision mean to you?
Eurovision is fun. It's just spectacular, isn't it? You know, it's about unity and love and people coming together from across the world to display the best they have. And what I love about Eurovision actually is that it's a song contest, you know? And I think it's important that we all remember that it's the Eurovision Song Contest. It's about the best song. And I feel for me, the best songs are honest delivery about real things. And I feel as though I have done that, you know?
Do you have a favorite Eurovision song? All-time favorite?
Yeah, I think I think my all-time favorite. I mean, it's got to be Waterloo by ABBA. Like, surely, you know, like it's got to be. What an incredible song. Yeah.
And from the last years, did you watch it every year?
Yeah, of course. I mean, it's a big deal and it's one of the most important nights of the year for music, I think. So yeah, I think Maneskin were incredible. I love the whole image, and it's been really satisfying to watch their success post Eurovision. Also for Sam Ryder, of course. I think he's got an incredible voice, and I love his music. Um, yeah, I'd say that they're the two that I kind of think in recent years I've aligned with the most. But it's a lot of talent. It's a lot of talent at that show.
Talking about your career, you had this big hit also in Germany with Fireworks. um,
Yeah.
and how did that happen? How did you meet with Purple Disco Machine?
Well, this was a while ago in kind of maybe the early 2020 when I first became aware of Purple Disco Machine. And they sent me this track that he had, and I thought it was wonderful. I thought it was like something, this Italo disco kind of vibe that is something that I'd never that I wasn't hearing, you know, on the radio, and it felt really fresh and exciting. So of course I kind of was really happy to write for him. Um, and I had absolutely no expectations of where this was going to go or how it was going to, you know, how the song was going to exist in the world. And it was an incredible surprise to, you know, have such success. It's, you know, really a dream come true. And Purple Disco Machine himself is he's such a good friend of mine now, and I owe him my career in a way.
How did your life as a musician change after that? Did the doors open for you?
Yeah, funnily enough, people started answering the phone when they didn't before, and you know, it's all that kind of thing. It's the music industry. This is show business, baby. Like you're not hot until you are, you know. So I did experience that, you know, of doors opening, you know, and yeah, how what a wonderful thing to experience, you know. It's like lightning in a bottle. It's like something that musicians and artists across the world can only dream of, you know.
And how would your life change if you went to Eurovision?
Oh, I mean, I think my of course my public profile would be elevated to such a level that I perhaps haven't experienced before. So there's that side of things, but also I feel like what a wonderful experience to have my music and something that existed at one point only in my mind um, to be existing and received by, you know, hundreds of millions of people. That's just that part is what really means something to me. This whole experience will be very transformative for me as a person.
And talking about your future plans, either after the pre-selection or after Eurovision, yeah, what are your plans for the rest of the year?
Tour, tour, tour. I want to go on tour. So regardless of what happens, I'll be out on the road and playing some shows and releasing more music.
That sounds really good. But before all this, we're going to see you on German television on Saturday, and I wish you the best of luck. Thank you so much for talking to me.
Dankeschön. Stimmt für mich.